Hello, this is New Vision TV. I am Lynn Komjisha. Some superficial analysts are trying to draw parallel lines between the 1966 attacks on the Buganda King's palace by Colonel Iddi Amin Dada and the 2016 storming of the Obusinga Bwa Rwenzururu palace in Kasese by Brigadier Peter Elwell. However, there are more lessons to be drawn in comparing the November 1953 arrest and deportation of Edward Muteesa and the November 2016 arrest of Charles Obusinga Mumbere. New Vision TV puts the two in perspective.
In 1953, the colonial government announced plans to create the East African Federation. At that time, Uganda had lost sovereignty and been incorporated into the state of Uganda more than half a century earlier. Even today, as Uganda pushes into deeper integration into the East African community that should end up in a political federation, the Rwenzururu Kingdom has never had autonomy in Uganda and is supposed to be as non-political as all cultural institutions in the country. By 1953, a series of protests had been registered in Buganda Kingdom as many subjects felt marginalized. There was disgruntlement over the land rights and rates chargeable by the landlords. The 1900 agreement had allocated land to over 24 families. Similarly, there has been no anonymity in Kasese over the importance of the Musinga, as there are also many who are more concerned over land, much of which was gazetted for the creation of Queen Elizabeth National Park and over poor social services like elsewhere in Uganda. That Mumbere could not mobilize electoral support for NRM in his kingdom and yet did not campaign for FDC shows that Obusinga politics may not be #1 priority for the people of Kasese. The announcement of the East African Federation plans in 1953 was a godsend to Sir Edward Muteesa. He resisted it head-on, and overnight, his popularity in Buganda shot up from where it had declined to beyond 100%. He became more than a hero. He was a martyr being persecuted by the British for standing up for his people. What now remains to be seen is how or if the arrest of Charles Mumbere this November will be used by his political strategists to earn him a lot of sympathy and build his profile as a freedom fighter and raise Bakonzo nationalism.
And now for our Pearl of Africa moment, we take a look at Murchison Falls. Murchison Falls is also referred to as the Kabalega Falls, located on the Great River Nile between Lake Choga and Lake Albert. These waterfalls are located within the Murchison National Park, which was actually named after these eye-catching waterfalls. Most visitors look forward to seeing hippos, gorillas, giraffes and crocodiles that harbor in the waterfalls and the park. Take a look.
Speechless is what you become when you visit the Murchison Falls. Its beautiful view ranging from the white flowing waters hitting the rocks back and forth through the evergreen vegetation lying on the rocks. The falls are coupled with the national park with vegetation characterized by savanna and woodland. The two are home to many wildlife animals like hippopotamus, crocodiles, lions, leopards, elephants, giraffes, oribis, Uganda kob, chimpanzees, and many bird species. The Murchison National Park is recognized as one of the best national parks in Uganda because of so many tourists who visit annually. Great accommodation to visitors is also acquired from so many lodges surrounding the park, who also offer packages that include various destinations within the Great Lakes, East African region. Accessing the park is by means of road, which takes about 5 hours from Kampala, and also by air to Pakuba charter flights, landing sites.
And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch us again for more of your updates on your mobile, anywhere on the go. I am Lynn Komjisha.